We are live. Here we are, an hour early today. I'm not sure because I think Michael's got a bar mitzvah or something. I'm not sure. I think it might be something.
The State of Origin's on.
State of Origin. Those in far-flung lands. State of Origin means New South Wales versus Queensland. Big rugby league match. We'll get to that shortly, but let's get into cricket as soon as we can. We have a huge day. Well, first introducer we've got Giuseppe Terranova on my, I guess it's on my right, left, whatever. Hi, Giuseppe.
Good evening, Norm.
It's either left or right, one or the other.
Well, it's depending on which way you're looking at it, isn't it? Then you got Doofus with that stupid bloody beard thing going on there. Doofus, yeah, oh God, it's terrible. Mr. George Top. And Babs, I'm afraid, Babs, oh my God, you look different today. What's going on here? You're lying on the ground or something?
Hey, Michael, you're on mute. You'll have to unmute your microphone.
It's probably better that way.
Yeah.
We're not happy. We're not happy about him. We can pay out to him all day, and he won't be able to say, "Get yourself off mute."
Yeah. Yes,
Go
on mute.
Oh, yeah.
What are you saying?
Manly's crap. Look at this big
Norm, okay, Norm sucks.
Oh, no.
Oh,
We had 2 minutes there. We could get stuck in here.
Actually, even though I'm a Blues supporter, I think Queensland's got a very good chance tonight.
should be a good game. Good game.
So it starts at 8 o'clock, doesn't it? Our time.
10 past 8.
Yeah, a couple minutes
late. Before we talk cricket, can we talk about soccer at all or not really? Like this morning's 2-1 win by Australia or not really?
And then Italy's 2-1 win too.
Oh, first one in 3 games. What's going on?
Who for Australia?
No, for Italy. They lost to Argentina against a good team last week, 3-0.
They fielded all their retiree players. It was their swan song. When
they're not too old.
No, Arun, saying who supports the Maroons, not bloody me, that's for sure.
Yeah.
The 2 Queenslanders.
Yeah, the ones at the bottom of the Queensland, the one at the top of the New South Welshmen.
No, I'm a Queenslander.
No.
Well, if you're a Queenslander, why are you living in bloody Grafton then?
Okay. Same reason you were living in bloody Callumvale.
Oh, here we go. Touche.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, George.
Hey, every Queenslander lives in New South Wales. Look at Inglis.
That's right. Actually, I forgot Michael's actually in New South Wales. That's right. All right, guys. Now
let's talk cricket.
So, okay, cricket. Australia versus Sri Lanka. Australia thumped Sri Lanka.
Terrible batting by Sri Lanka. Lose 9 for 25, was it? Really? Come on.
How do you lose 9 for 25? It's an absolute road.
Oh.
Well, look, we did it at Saints.
Yeah, but we had a couple of. What
Saints got to do with international cricket, for God's sake? Jesus.
Hey, we had about 7 spazzos.
You were the head spazzo.
But come on, how do you? And you know what's funny?
But realistically,
they score a very good score, and then all of a sudden they died in the arse.
Yeah, they were going to post a real big total, and then they
won for 101, whatever they were, and then all of a sudden, bang! Like really? Hazelwood took 4, and Starkey took 3, and it was all over.
Well, they played terrible shots. Put it that way.
Yeah, they weren't. They were just. And look, out of everything that we spoke about Finch and Warner, look, don't get me wrong. I still think Finch shouldn't be there in the World Cup.
Well, he got lucky. He got bloody.
What do you mean he's not out? He's not out. How can he be lucky when you're not out? You're not out. You're not out.
I never had that luxury. When I was playing.
Norm used to bat 12 and always play not out.
Boom, 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 boom. Oh, wow. Funny. Almost funny. Almost funny. Get these bloody
But
wires.
realistically, like you got to admit, the way that Sri Lanka bowled was pretty poor.
Oh, it was awful.
It was terrible. Like,
Hey, is that bowling side world class? Not really, right?
Oh, wow.
no.
You know, you sit there and you bowl short balls and just allow Warner to, play like they played fairly easily. They weren't under pressure at all.
No.
Arun's right here. He said, great to see a full strength Australian squad. It was basically, wasn't it?
For sure.
Pretty much. There wasn't, you wouldn't be able to there wouldn't be another one that you think you'd get in there, except like we're not Finch supporters, so you probably could get another one up the front there. But
how are we going to drop Finch? He just scored, what did he get, 60 or something today?
But look at it's like batting against me, mate. Bowling. That's what it looked like.
Yeah, that's true. That says a lot, actually. SSC scoreboard, Pizarro's 70 overs, none for 400, I remember.
That's right. So,
George, I rate you more than that. I think you're a better bowler than that.
Under-bowled, mate. Always under-bowled, Sophie.
Hey, George, you weren't in the side for your bowling. You were in the side for your sledging.
That's right. We've all got our... We'll get our strong points, and that was mine. It wasn't anything to do with cricket.
That's right.
I've got this perverse feeling that Babs is lying on top of me. Going to give me a kiss. As long as you're not sticking anything anywhere, that will be all right.
It's this stupid bloody mobile phone.
I guess, though, you'll look at what happens tonight. Tonight will be a telling factor.
Yeah, that's right. See how they
bounce back. Because realistically,
ground?
Yeah.
I'm actually, just as an aside, I'm sponsoring a former Sri Lankan, Rajanjika Herald, who got the 161 of 20, the 20 over ODI, not 20 over, 20 over T20. I'm sponsoring her. She's going to have gear, and she's going to lift the bat up and say, "Thank you, Norm," with a big kiss. You watch out for that when she plays Bahrain. Oh my good.
When's that?
Okay.
That's a World Cup qualifier happening in Malaysia starting on June 10th, which happens to be my birthday. And, she's going to be involved. She's captaining Bahrain, and she's so good. Watch her, Rajanjika Herald. Right?
Who are they playing?
Malaysia, some other countries, I can't remember.
Vietnam.
Not Vietnam. What do you mean? UAE are pretty hot.
They're playing the Maldives, and they're going to play in the ocean.
Baba Sojo was the coach of the Maldives and Bhutan back when we knew it.
Hey, UAE would bowl some absolute bombers, wouldn't they?
But yeah, look, last night was a bit poor, I thought. But what about the test between England and New Zealand?
Oh,
that was fantastic, I thought.
Fantastic. That was terrible batting, really, by both teams. It was terrible. Some of those shots
was terrible. Joe Root's 100 was terrible.
The first innings of both teams was terrible batting. You can't say that was good bowling, or it was terrible batting. Like, you can't say it was a good. The second innings, a little bit better, but that first innings by both teams was absolutely crap. For first-class batsmen, that was terrible. The shot that
they you missed Michael last week. Albie Juju, you're my fan. What are you talking? Don't jump, fan. What is this?
Hey, but you know what's funny about the Duke ball? It takes about 15 overs, and then it just goes all over the place.
Yeah.
But
a lot of those, the wickets that fell weren't the ball doing a lot. It was bad batting. shot selection and that sort of stuff.
But
anyway.
the Indians are up in arms saying if 17 wickets fell on the first day of a Test match in India, we'd be all saying it's a doctored pitch. No one's saying that about Laws.
But it wasn't the pitch.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying to you, when 17 wickets fall in a day's play in India, they say it's the bad pitch.
Because it probably is.
Oh, that's a bit hard. Yeah,
hang on. When's the last time 17 wickets fell in India in a day?
Oh, there's been a few matches, don't you worry. But
not recently.
No, I guess not. All right. So, okay, so Australia versus Sri Lanka. Great start for Australia. Australia A are playing Sri Lanka A as we speak.
Yes, they are.
Where at?
SSC.
Oh,
Australia 1 for 55, chasing 298.
Yeah.
And Renshaw's on 13, and Henry Hunt is on 32. Who the hell Henry Hunt is, I don't know. Josh Philippe.
Mike Hunt.
Yeah. Josh Philippe made 5. You'd be glad to know Matthew Kuhneman took some wickets too.
He's from Queensland?
Yeah.
Okay, so I wrote interesting, hang on. Tabash's do you work for X? No. Tabash's Sen, S-E-N. Tabash's Mahati doesn't work for extra long. Last year, India versus England. Okay, I'll be Juju. I'm not going to talk to Albie Juju. Seeing he likes Michael. Offended by that. Albie Juju, you're supposed to be. Obama Babu, hopefully, will be on soon. He likes me. Okay, all right. So, Australia A versus Sri Lanka.
One, mate.
Would any of those bowlers bowling today for Sri Lanka A make it into their T20 side?
That's a good question.
Madishan, Laga, De Silva.
Yeah, De Silva, Dana J. De Silva probably would have. He's a Test player, and also Nelson Dickwell's in that team too.
Dickwell's in there too.
Yeah, he should be in there as well. I think he might see Dickwell play in the next match.
Yeah, Norman Dickwell.
He only made 10 today.
Yeah, but he's got more ability than that.
Yeah, well.
What's wrong with Michael Miles? Got this squished face look.
I'm just trying to work out Norman. That's all.
You haven't worked me out yet?
You're an ugly bastard, bro.
Look, you're lying on top of me. That's bad enough. It feels like you're lying. It's awful. Just don't stick things where they're not supposed to be, all right? Okay. So, all right. Australia versus Sri Lanka. Great stuff. England versus New Zealand. Did you think England deserved to win?
Yes, definitely.
In the end, it doesn't lie. So yes, they deserve to win it. And two bad teams, two average sides, must be said.
I think you're a bit harsh.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Hey, you take Joe Root out of that side, and England don't win that game.
Exactly right.
That's been England's problem for the last 5 years.
Yep.
Is that your heading? Take Root out of the game and you're screwed. Is that what your heading is?
Correct. Normally, you give Root a go, you're screwed. But anyhow,
you don't mind a Root, do you?
But hang on, you could say that, but you could say that for any side.
No, not as
4 years ago.
Not as much.
4 years ago, you take Virat Kohli out of India and they don't win. You take Steve Smith out of Australia, they don't win. You take Brendan McCullum out of New Zealand, they don't win.
You take Norman Costing out of Brisbane Saints, they don't win.
If you take Babs out of Brisbane Saints, we would have got 2 points.
He loves bloody Henry Hunt, for God's sake. Would you get off Henry Hunt's back? Jesus. Henry Hunt.
Tell him to spell it properly.
Okay, I think John Hazelwood is the best in this one. I agree with that.
Yeah, best bowler.
Sure.
He won.
But he had a very good IPL.
He did. He's growing as a T20 bowler. Now, Steve Devastas are getting stuck into Doofus this time. Doofus, you idiot! New Zealand World Test Champions. How can that be a shit side?
Just because they win the test, who they
Just
beat?
because you win what do you mean? Just because it's the World Test Championship you won, doesn't that make you number one?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't make you number one.
Just because St George won 10 seasons in a row and 60 doesn't make them a good side anymore. I tell you.
That's right. Doesn't make South a good side because they made the grand final last year either, does it?
21 premierships. Hang on a minute. First of all, Michael's getting up from lying on top of him. Thank God for that. I was starting to get a bit of pressure on my body. And Giuseppe, what is going on with those freaking lights above you? Would you turn those freaking lights on? You look like you're in some sort of Star Wars bloody mobile or something. What's going on
It's
there?
just because
it's making your head flare.
Norm, can you stop whinging? You're doing heading.
Okay. All right. So we've talked a bit about that. We have some other interesting matches coming. Pakistan are playing Pakistan are playing the West Indies in a matter of a couple of hours as well. What do you think of that? I think that's interesting.
I think Pakistan will win.
Yeah, me too.
They should win.
So. Yeah, you think they should win easily?
Yeah.
I really rate Pakistan.
If Pakistan sort out their batting lineup, they've probably got the best bowling attack in the world.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, well,
you'd be right. You'd be right. Where are they playing at, Norm?
Multan.
In Multan in Pakistan.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, you'd think that Pakistan would be strong favourites for that.
I hope
Multan is where
like it was.
Well, it probably will be. Multan is where Inzamam Al-Haq is from.
Ah, good old Inzi.
Good Inzi.
Oh, yeah. Guy Richardson, isn't he just coming back from soldiers or something?
Yeah, he's had injuries. There
Well,
we go.
He's one of my favourites.
Yeah. Asad Mirza's from Pakistan. There you go. He's congratulating us.
Yeah, that was look, that's one game. We'll see what happens tonight.
Yeah. No, I can't see it, yeah.
I reckon Pakistan are going to do well in the World Cup later this year in Australia. I reckon they are.
I think they will too.
How good will it be to see that fast bowler bowl in Australia?
Oh, Malik from India.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was clocked at 163.
The bowling should be. It'll come down to whether their batsmen can handle the extra bounce.
That's right. Yeah.
No, Debashis Mahani's now getting stuck into Babs. I'm liking this.
Australia, India's bowling attack best in the world. Yeah, maybe.
No, I don't agree. Come on, let's not be biased. I'm Australian. I've said Australia's not the best. I reckon Pakistan will be the best bowling side in the world if they get their batting right, for sure.
I tend to agree.
And they'll only be. I reckon they'll be even better here.
They might be.
Their bowlers, absolutely.
So yeah.
Albi Juju, thank you. Mithali Raj has retired from Indian. She was like the Tendulkar women's cricket. She played 23.
Oh, congrats to her. Well done.
She was 23 years, playing for a country. Scored the most runs in the world cricket. She's killing it.
But what did the Indian women win? Anything?
Peanuts.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, they may not have won World Cups, but that's a pretty good record there to be the highest run getter in the world.
Yeah, but how often did she play the better nations?
Never.
Oh, don't discard her plot. If you look at her performances against Australia, she scores regular 50s. She's got a batting average. I think her batting average is more than 50, actually. I'm pretty sure batting average.
Yeah, but she probably played against all the other bloody Asian countries more often than not. So her average
How would you know?
No.
She played against Thailand and Malaysia.
Yeah, that's right.
True, that's what they do.
They do, because all those second-tier nations play against each other. And they don't play against the better nations. It's not their fault, but that's the way it is. And so, their averages.
Gillespie's got a double century. Does that make him a good batsman? No, we know that. But there's still 200 runs.
That's exactly right. So
What?
you just proved my point.
No, I don't. I think I want to pull. Was it pull?
Whoa! I used to carry you Muppets week in, week out.
Now I'm lying on top of you. Watch out!
Not always,
I hate
Michael.
the mobile.
I couldn't think of it. I couldn't think of anything worse. Lying on top of Michael. What would I do? Nothing to do.
Oh, fuck! Yuck! That's
Yeah, you
scary.
get hammered there, George. Albie Juju reckons India plays against the main nations. But we're talking to
Yeah,
women.
Albie Juju knows more than you think. Albie Juju, except for Michael. That's the only thing he's got wrong
I
tonight.
know they play against the main nations now, but they haven't always, and it's always been the case that they've.
They
Look
play
at the
in
batting. Look at the batting average, would you? Look at the batting average, please. It's pretty damn good. Okay.
They play in
50.
house a lot.
Yeah, that's right. What's her name?
Sorry. Let me get this right. You play in house. You don't get runs of playing in house. India versus India doesn't count as an international match. What are you talking about? What
Hang
crap
on.
are you talking about? Jesus.
Australia A versus Australia to be
Oh,
international
bull
match.
crap! It does. It does not. It doesn't count for a lot of crap.
Remember? I remember the ODI games, and Australia played. They used to be national games.
Hang on. Australia versus Australia is an international match. Bull to that. What?
No, back in the old. Remember, we used to play the ODIs.
Yeah, but that wasn't counted as a. Show me a record that shows that.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Babs knows.
I'll be Juju's having a go. Pakistan plays against Zimbabwe. Zimbabwe, I hope. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, Zimbabwe.
Gee,
But, you know, you're talking about Joe Root before. Joe Root's now in the top 10 of highest test run scorers.
He's a
actually
good player.
top 14. He's 14th, by the way. Sorry.
Oh, is it 14th? Oh,
Yeah,
well.
he's got
And
10,000
Nor,
runs. Yeah.
Your
Fuck
friend
off, close.
Mithali
What?
Raj played 12 tests at an average of 43.
That's pretty bloody good.
And she one day
ODIs?
she played 232 one days at 50.
That's pretty bloody good. Come on.
Yeah, but who'd she play against? Let's have a look.
Get off her back, for God's sake.
Okay, let's have a look. Versus Australia, she averaged 17.
Oh.
Who she
Versus-
score the runs against?
Versus,
Are you looking
versus
at some bogus website? What?
yeah,
George's
yes.
doofus.com or something?
Versus England, she averaged 51, and versus South Africa, she averaged 50. But against the best side in the world, she averaged 17.
Yeah. There comes.
Jeez,
There we
you're
go.
tough. You're tough. Seriously.
You
you're
are the
tough.
stats man. You are the fucking guru of stats, George. Guru of
How
stats.
many comps did South Sydney win, George? How many comps did South Sydney win? Do you know that stat? I do. 21.
I don't care.
I care.
Gives a shit.
Hey, George.
Michael, now I don't want to stick a line on top of you. Would you move it?
Hey, George, how many State of Origins have Queensland won?
Yeah, that's right. In a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you got
There he
bloody,
goes.
you got little ring-ins like Greg Inglis from bloody Sydney, wherever he's from.
Barrowville.
Michael, help me out. Would you say something for God's sake? They're bashing me about Queensland. You're an
No, I actually like when you dig your own grave.
Okay, right. Back to cricket. So Pakistan will do well against West Indies. Then
For sure.
Yeah.
India
Yeah,
play against someone soon. When do India play? They're playing against somebody. I think South Africa, aren't they?
Yeah, South Africa.
South Africa, yes.
No,
Oh, that's
South Africa's
India's
got
winner.
no chance. No chance.
They're playing in India as well. They're June the 9th, which is tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
No chance. India winner.
George Doofus, Albie Juju wants an explanation.
What do you mean she played 238 matches against one team?
It's probably what you said. It's probably what you said.
Oh, I said she played 238 one-day games, not against
Played
one team.
Oh, you probably said one team. I reckon if we replay it, we'll probably win two. The Margot reckons they play against themselves. That's international.
Yeah, that's it.
What an intelligent comment that was. Australia was that's an international. What is that? We're playing Dubai, maybe, but that's Jesus.
Very harsh.
Very harsh.
He's very
Harsh.
aggressive. Very aggressive.
Yeah,
I'm
very
just
aggressive.
studying facts. I'm not Harsha Bogley. No. All right. Okay. So
Australia A's 2 for 80 after
Thank you.
15 overs.
thanks, Doofus, the stats man.
Henry Hunt just got out for 36.
He's like,
Well, there you
Doofus is
go.
like,
There, the Barshes.
you're like
Cameron
Peter
Green.
Fringos, mate. Peter Fringos, always got the stats.
That's it.
Jamala
Cameron
Washi, there we
Green.
go. He's repeating what Albi Juju or whoever said. And
Yeah, we know.
recorded a bowling speed 167 kilometres in the nets today. I used to do that in the nets too.
Yeah, I used to do that in the backyard. 200, I reckon. I was
How
bowling
good
it.
is that? How good is raw pace? Hey, that's going to be so exciting.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Like, come on. Remember when Shoaib Akhtar came to Australia and Brett Lee,
Oh,
they
yeah.
would 100 miles an hour to see how fast they would bowl. How good's that?
Yeah.
Yeah. They were competing against each other.
Yeah.
But the best fast bowler ever was Jeff Thompson. Come on, Jeff Thompson.
Yeah, but he was before our time. It's a shame we couldn't clock him properly.
Well, they clocked
He
him
was
at
bowling on 75.
160.
What
Yeah,
was Alan Donald clocked at?
he was 150, wasn't he?
He wasn't
Yeah,
that far.
Yeah, he was in his time the fastest white man.
Fake news. What is this? Are you Bill? What's his name? Trump? Are you Tobias? Are you Trump or something? Fake news. Fake news.
Fake news.
The only fake
Well-
news. Okay, quickly. Who's going to win, New South Wales or Queensland? New South Wales.
Yeah, I'm going to go New South Wales, and my money says Queensland.
Queensland.
Right.
Yeah,
Heart says
Queensland.
New South
Queensland,
Wales, money says Queensland.
Hey,
But
Norm,
you know, what?
Queenslander.
Look, we're playing in Sydney at Accor Stadium or whatever bloody hotel owns the building now. That's not a bad ground for us.
You know how cold it is here in Sydney? It is absolutely freezing.
Freezing up here in
freezing.
Queensland too.
Yeah.
What, 25 and cold up there or something?
It didn't reach 20 today. I only got up to 19.
We get 8
5 to
degrees.
6 in the morning.
Well,
But going back to the quickest bowlers, Jeff Thompson's got the 4th best. He was clocked at 160.6. Shoaib Akhtar's got the highest, 161.3. Sean Tate, 161.1. Brett Lee, 160.8. Then Tomo Stark, Andy Roberts, Fidel Edwards, Fidel Castro's brother, Mitchell Johnson, Mohammed Sami, and
Since
Shane.
when
Bond.
are you a brother? Because you've got the same first name. It's the last name, you doofus.
Who
Seriously.
did you say? Shane Vaughan.
Shane Bond.
Shane Bond. Yeah.
Oh,
He was clocked at
So-
156.4. They're the top team.
Okay, well, that's great. But that was before that, though. Thompson was, if you listen to Lenny Pascoe talk, he carries on about it being 175, and I believe that. So, machines with background car spinning, I don't think so, Arun. Josh Addo-Carr's my money on. He's not playing.
That's
No.
right. So you lost your money already, mate.
yeah, gone.
Simona Oathi's reminding us again that she has the time from international cricket.
Yeah,
After
we
having
know.
a batting average of 50 against the world.
Yeah.
Except for Australia, 17.3.
You don't work out against. You work out your overall average, doofus, not bloody against.
Yeah,
one
but
team.
against the best team in the world, which the Australian women are, like that's who you're judged against. It's like getting judged against bowling against bloody us, batting against us.
Well, there was some records broken and damaged when they were playing against us, especially me. Arun, we'll get a refund. You get a refund for what? You won't. If you stupid to play. If you're stupid to back a person not even playing, you don't deserve your money back, for God's sake. Seriously. You don't. Arun's saying you don't back a player that's not bloody playing. What hope you got to win?
You're so aggressive tonight, Norm.
No, I'm just telling the facts. What
Hey,
is-
guys, between you and I think Norm needs some.
Yeah. Have
Yeah.
you been playing with your women again, Norm? Eh?
Oh, I had a good weekend.
Hey,
Cricket so they can replace Warner in the Test place.
Who's
Now,
great?
what's Sebastian saying? George, Doofus, read it out.
I can't even read it.
Oh, that's
In
age. That's
ODI
age.
cricket,
That's age.
T20 cricket Australia can replace Warner, but in Test cricket, replacing Warner is not going to be easy for Australia.
Ben
Yeah,
McDermott.
I'm even thinking T20 is still good enough.
But Sebastian, you didn't like last time I spoke. You didn't like Warner. What is this? You want Henry Hunt in there, Henry Hunt or something. Or Mike Hunt.
Totally agree with you. India at the moment playing too much cricket. Are they?
I'll be.
In what way?
Okay, it's void. Okay, it's false. Okay,
Yeah.
now
you got that right, Norm?
Yeah, I got it right now. So Australia versus Sri Lanka. I'm disappointed. I want more effort from Sri Lanka. I want them to fight, especially at home. Have they got the best side of the field? That's my question.
Or who else are they going to pick?
Well, Narosh and Dickweller for one.
Yeah,
but you really like Dickweller.
Huh?
Yeah, you like a bit of Dick.
He likes a dick, yeah. He likes a dick.
Well, it's better than you love Travis Head. Boom, boom. We know what Michael wants a bit of lion coffee.
Hey, let me just say something. Who doesn't like a bit of head?
He's got a.
Where's the show coming to? Seriously,
he's got a. I like the Italian thinking.
What?
But are you a fan?
Was there a pornographic magazine called Ribald at one stand? I can't remember that name. I say this. Oliver Lutkins has joined us. Laugh a lot. I say that Aussies will whitewash Sri Lanka the tour.
Yeah,
I think they will.
Yeah, well,
after last night, I think they will.
That's a real sort of Rhodes Scholar comment after they've already won a game. It's a bit late to be calling it now.
Let's be serious. If Sri Lanka don't aim up in this game, they will get pumped badly.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. Tonight, like I said, tonight will be a telling factor.
Yeah.
Well, the good thing is Stark's not playing for him, so we're going to have to bring another bowler in. So at least that's something for him.
Who's coming in?
Not sure. No, I don't think they've announced the team yet.
All right. So the Jai.
Hey, why is the kickoff? Or what's that time in Sri Lanka?
Well, it's what is it? 6 o'clock.
Is it day night game?
No, it starts at 11:30, which is actually 7 o'clock.
Yeah. Well, close.
You were close by now.
Close.
Okay.
You also Sebastian's having a go at me. Normally, you always support opposition teams. You never support Australia. You also predict England going to win the Ashes 3-2, but Australia. Okay, you keep repeating that. I was wrong. Okay, I was bloody wrong. All
right? Not for the first time, and it won't be the last time.
Oh,
Norm is wrong most times.
If you put money on one,
very much right about, beg your pardon, very much right about many things. Michael, you look like you're about, I don't know what's going on down below that camera there, but there's something very relaxing.
It's okay.
Travis is down there.
Oh, now I know where Harry is. Harry hasn't been on screen all the time. He's visiting Michael.
Amy.
Oh, that's terrible. Oh, my God. Actually, I reading Amy now and see where she is. I was going to say that. Yeah, we know that, Oliver.
We're keeping updates there, Oliver.
On top of that. Here we go. He wants my crystal ball out. I can bring my other ball out, but this is my crystal ball. Australia, who's going to win the World Cup? Pakistan.
Right.
Yeah, we'll wait and see who's in Australia's squad.
Okay. Let's just turn to the World Cup for a minute. Who's your top? Who's going to be in the semi-finals for the World Cup?
I would say New Zealand. I would think Pakistan. I would have to say Australia because they're obviously the home team. And
India, surely.
well, it would be a toss-up between India and England, I reckon.
I think India.
Have to be India. How can India not make it? That'd be disappointing if India would win the final.
Doofus, stop sucking your thumb and tell us what you think.
Yeah, just trying to think. Like, it does depend on what squad Australia takes, and I'm not convinced of them making it that far this year. So, India, Pakistan again get troubled with that bouncy ball, so they're going to struggle a bit more. South Africa have got nothing. Windies have got nothing. So at the moment, international cricket is not really, really strong as it has been. So, yeah, you'd go Australia, New Zealand, England, and India. I think Pakistan, their batsmen will struggle. They haven't had enough international experience. They'll struggle out here.
Well, Pakistan will struggle.
Yeah, the batsmen. When's the last time a Pakistani batsman's batted in Australia?
Well, they're batting a lot this year because they're playing test matches here.
When? After the World Cup?
Yeah, after the World Cup, okay.
Yeah.
Michael, Babs, would you stop looking like I'm on top of you and say something, please?
Now, if Australia's not favourites, we're at home. I'm a monkey's uncle, and I'll run around carry on naked. I reckon they will play.
For God's sake, I hope they die. Oh, Jesus. That'd be a terrible
reckon they will play the semi-finals. Pakistan will play the semi-finals. India will play the semi-final. And my fourth side is probably New Zealand, with England being the fifth side.
But only 4 teams can make the semi-finals, Michael. You don't need it.
But England won't be far away. England will be
That's
there.
his wild card.
For them. They'll be in the hotel watching, so they're very good.
That's his wild card.
Yeah, England's my wild card, yeah.
I like Aaron Singh. I reckon that's my selections.
You know who my wild card is? Zimbabwe.
What? You're a drug dealer. How come?
Are you playing for Zimbabwe or something? Is that why you're fan?
They're my wild card. I'd go and put $100.
I got a wild
You've been
card,
smoking.
baby.
You've been smoking drugs, bro.
It's those lights, there's psychedelic lights going on behind his head. It's flaring.
Mark my words. Mark my words.
What's it based on?
This will be good.
It's not stats. And it's not averages.
Zimbabwe.
You threw a friggin' dart in the dartboard and Zimbabwe came up.
You'd be surprised.
He's getting wild card and wilderness mixed up. I think.
Wildebeests. You wait and see.
Okay, Roshan Singer, a newbie. 5 top fast bowlers currently who can be picked any day. Well,
Hazelwood
for a start. Jofra Archer.
He's injured, but anyway, okay, Jofra Archer. Umar Malik, definitely from India.
Yeah, definitely. You'd have to say currently Bolt.
Pat Cummins.
Anderson still. Anderson
yeah, and Hazelwood.
Hey, you know what? Hey, we spoke about this England side.
Yeah.
And fair income, the 2 England bowlers, the 2 oldest guys in the side still carry that side. Except for that new guy. That new guy got some wickets. They had to rely on the 2 oldest guys to bowl them for victory.
Yeah.
They didn't bowl badly though. They bowled well.
I know. So
they bowled well.
But yeah, they had just too much of the sameness, and then they had bloody Stokes bowling short ball. Like really?
I don't get. I don't get that.
What does like really mean? Like really? What's that?
Like really? Like
what does it mean? Like really? What does it mean?
Really, it's shit.
That's bad.
I agree, George.
How is he not this like really?
Like really?
I agree. Out of everything, the captain bowls short.
They could use his talents better than just bowling short balls at people and not get wickets.
when I go to TikTok, girls and they say, like, really? But they're usually wiggling their breasts or something. But
You would
Well, I'm
think
wiggling
Stokes' job
something.
is, wouldn't like, hey, I'm not the captain, Stokes is. My job
Thank
would
God
be
for
come in and bowl 5 or 6 overs and then swap it around, hold one end up. You are right. What's this bowling crap? What's it going to achieve?
That's it. Apart from him getting injured, that's about the only thing.
Nothing.
Yeah,
Should bowl
pretty
it.
much.
Yep.
Pretty
Oliver
much.
Lutkins. I don't know why Cam Noy not going to bowl today. Who the F is Cam Noy?
Cam Noy's probably in the Australian A team.
No, he's not.
Ooh.
Cam Noy.
Peter Flingos knows.
There's no Cam Noy in there.
Who the hell's Cam Noy? Oliver?
I don't know.
What play did he watch? He watching some game of badminton in India or something in China. Or Cam Noy. All thanks to Baz. New Zealand wouldn't be disappointed losing Baz to Baz's team. Okay. So Cam Green, that's better. Now we've got it.
Cam Green.
Sam Noy
Oh.
becomes Sam Green. Okay.
Cam Green. He I don't think did he bowl today?
You know,
No, he didn't. He didn't bowl. He didn't bowl any overs.
Oh, he didn't. No, that's Sticketti, Hardy,
Stickety. Hardy Kuhlman.
Kuhneman, Murphy, and
Saghetti
Sanger.
played for Bubba's club, South Brisbane, I think.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yeah, but he got 2 wickets.
Who?
Sticketti.
Yes, the Keddy did.
And he got smashed.
Michael, not spaghetti, okay? We're talking about cricket.
Yeah, that's what I said, Sticketti.
So,
Cam Green's batting. He's 16 off 21. They're 2 for 91.
My wildest card can be West Indies of Afghanistan. So is Zimbabwe actually in the World Cup?
I don't know.
Why wouldn't they be?
Well, you got to qualify.
Actually, Afghanistan, that's a fair income good call too.
Oh yeah. I think so.
I actually forgot about them.
Hazelwood covers Afridi, Archer, Bumrah. That is a fair top 5. Shaheen Afridi, Bumrah, we've got about them. There's an interesting kid called Todd Murphy touring with the current Australian squad. He apparently used to bowl really good offies and plays to kill the future Lion, I believe. Right, okay.
Yeah, okay. Really? Where'd you get that information from, Arun?
Yeah, Umar with his big butts just said, "Who is Todd Murphy?" Good question, Umar. Good question.
I don't know who Todd Murphy is.
Azad Moza from Pakistan. India team, totally IPL level team and not World Cup tournament team. India mostly Suresh win on Indian home ground. Okay. What he's saying is basically that they win IPL on home grounds. They're not good internationally. Well, I don't know.
Yeah, I tend to agree.
Okay. We'll wait and see. Lion teaches Todd Murphy. Teaches him what? English or what?
Teaches him bowling.
Hey, Giuseppe, I hate to tell you, but Zimbabwe haven't qualified yet for the World Cup.
That's okay. They'll qualify.
What do you mean that's okay? They've got to qualify to be a sort of dark horse.
They will qualify.
So they're playing against Upper Buck to Western, a semi-final somewhere, or what? How are they going to make it? Just or
here we go.
Angola or what?
So far, we've got Afghanistan, Australia, Bangladesh, England, India, Namibia, West Indies, Sri Lanka, South Africa, Scotland, Pakistan, New Zealand, United Arab Emirates, Ireland. And there's still 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams to be come in.
So Namibia, that's a place. Okay, I'll give it $1,000 to someone who can tell me the capital of Namibia.
Namibia.
Windhoek. Winhoek. There you go.
And you know that why?
I just know my geography.
Do you? What's the capital of Brazil?
Capital of Brazil is it's not Rio de Janeiro. It's Bahia. Was it Bahia? No, it's is it Brasilia? I think it's Brasilia.
Brasilia.
What's the capital of Mexico?
Well, Mexico City.
You know why Norm knows the countries of the world so well?
Why?
Because when he was scoring, he would Google it.
You wait, Babs. You wait. I'll get you something.
Imagine if Harry was here, be giving it to you right now too.
Doofus, you're going to question.
What?
Oliver Lifkins is asking you a question.
Please name Australian next white ball opener. Ben McDermott. Should be.
Yeah. Roshan Singer's in form, but he's asking questions galore. Top 5 fielders of current generation. Certainly not Michael bloody Anastasia.
George
Flores.
That's easy. Yeah. Pat Cummins is pretty good, Phil. Johnny Bernsto.
Green.
Cameron Green.
Dave Warner, Cam Green.
What about the Indian guy? The Indian.
They can't catch for nuts.
No.
Yeah.
You know,
Debastus, I'm gonna kill you, Debastus. I'm gonna kill you. Great cricketers at the moment is the best. On my second best. Okay, that's still good. That's That's it. All right. So Oliver Lutkin's got a thing about time. He's still 21. What is that? Still 21. LB Juju Jadeja. Who's G means Jadeja?
Jadeja.
Great fielder.
Good fielder. He is one of the best fields. That's for sure. LB Juju, you can't be with your name. That's for sure. Great feeling in the cover point region by LB Juju. That's not going to roll off anyone's tongue.
Why not? They could. Could you imagine if he played rugby
Are you
league?
falling asleep? I'm lying to tell Babs.
He's not gonna see half time at bloody the Origin. He'll be asleep.
Yeah, hell.
I'm awake. I'm just soaking the atmosphere up.
He's soaking something. Someone's soaking something of you. I'm not sure what's going
You're
on.
soaking something. We just don't know what.
Are you in a bubble bath from the waist down or what? It's disgusting. This is international television here, and we've got bloody you in a bathtub or something. I don't know what you're doing. Got one hand on something. It's not the remote. One hand on something, and it's not the remote. That's for sure.
Who's that? Should I just Doug Steve Smith? Yeah, right. That's a thing. Buff and Martin Gupta.
Mark Guptill's not playing anymore.
Yeah, and I don't reckon, and I don't rate Stokes as a fielder.
No, he's a good. He can catch.
Yeah, but that doesn't make you a good fielder.
No, I know.
Okay. Top 5 fielders that the Masters reckons the Maxwell, Jadeja, Warner, Guptill. Why Guptill? He's a good fielder. Cummins. All right.
No, Guptill's a good fielder.
Yeah.
Oliver Lucas, Greeny and Renner is playing really well today. Greeny, 24, and Renshaw. What do you? Oliver's really into the lingo. Greeny and Renner's. Wow.
Yeah, Renshaw's doing well, 44 or 48.
Yeah, he's actually doing well.
He's playing in Sri Lanka A, for God's sake. Sri Lanka plus whatever is not doing any good.
Sri Lanka topside.
Sri Lanka cricket is absolutely rubbish at the moment.
Yeah, their A sides are heaps better.
The Bastards, be careful. Russian cunt is from Afghanistan. There's fighting words. Don't be nasty with his age. You guessed it. I mean, I was the best fielder of my day when I was very young. I was just tremendous.
Yeah, you're the best fielder in your backyard.
Of course.
No
matter where it is. Michael was the best to kill the oval.
Well, Jonty Rhodes. I saw an interview with Jonty Rhodes, and he reckons that Simons was the best fielder he ever saw.
Oh, there you go.
So Jonty Rhodes reckons Andy Simons was the best.
You know who I used to like? Harper.
Yeah.
He could field Roger
Duke
Harper.
says Sri Lanka is still in Zimbabwe. In what way?
Zimbabwe's better at the moment, I'd say.
Ooh.
But they haven't qualified for the World Cup yet.
Hey, what's the population of Sri Lanka?
That's the same as Australia, 24 million.
Okay, because they're really gone backwards, haven't they? The last couple of years.
Hugely.
Yeah.
We need another Morton cricket tour to go there to bolster the economy, I think.
Well, that's the issue, isn't it? If you don't put any money into your game, you're not going to get anything out of it.
But they got other economic issues. That's what Michael's referring
Yeah, of
to.
course. But at the end of the day, if you're not supporting your cricket, then you're not going to get any. No one's going to want to play.
Nothing.
You can't afford to play.
We need another cricket tour. When we go to India, we need to go bypass and go to Sri Lanka and play there at Gaul.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, look, I'm a bit beyond playing now.
My playing days are over. Unless they got a bowling green there, then I'll be in. But
this lawn bowl's crap.
I'm playing in the Australian Open on Sunday.
Who cares? I don't give a flying F. But anyway.
Hey, that's actually good achievement, bro.
Oh, anyone can go in, mate.
And you just pay the nomination and you go.
Australian Open and lawn bowls. Oh my God! Seriously,
so,
nothing wrong with that track, mate. I reckon that's a good achievement. You don't have a
no, yeah, it's good.
Yeah,
I'm looking forward to it.
Dave Warner, even Shane Warne actually went to Sri Lanka like we did. I went to all the spots. Like they went to what's his name? Remember the place we went to? What was his name again? Kushal Gunasekara's, place in Senegal. Remember that was the place we went to?
Yeah, that was near Barrawilla.
Yeah. That was
and
good.
Now it was a what was it? They called it a compound, and now they've turned it into a thing.
Oh, look! You just brought up a great point. The guy that's playing for Sri Lanka A, look at number 11 in the batting lineup. What's his name?
Hold on. Taranga.
We saw him when we went to Sri Lanka.
Polina Taranga.
He was there when we visited Senegal. He's their star recruit. He's their star performer from Senegal. Is that particular guy?
Really?
Yes. He's made the Sri Lankan A side. Isn't that great?
That is really good. He must have been swimming in Brian Adams' pool.
That's right. Cuts like a knife.
Yeah.
Okay. That was great. Brian Adams was there. Well, his pool at least. Okay.
Yeah, his pool was there. He wasn't.
Well, he's from Gaul. He's from Gaul. He's a leggy.
Yeah, no, he's Gaul. Read up about him. They'll talk about Senegal. I'm pretty sure.
He went to Sri Danda College in Ambalangoga.
Which is not far from Senegal, correct? He's actually was the Senegal player.
Because Gaul wasn't far away from Senegal.
No.
It was just around and the same as Barrawilla. It wasn't that far.
We stayed there.
Do you remember Barrawilla, Michael?
Mm.
Remember we went out to dinner?
Yeah.
And we caught the tuk-tuks, and then on the way home we tried to negotiate and he wouldn't come to the party, so we walked home for $2.
No, Harry wouldn't pay $2 for a bloody tuk-tuk. Where to walk?
We walked home for $2.
$2. No, I'm not paying that. No, I'm not paying that for tuk-tuk.
I rang him during the week because one of his mates passed away.
Yeah, one of our mates passed away. Yeah.
Sorry, and we'll talk about stuff, and Harry came up about being tough. Hey, you're the stuff guy I know. He goes, no, I'm not.
Yes, he is. Yeah. Hey, George. Hey, my condolences, too.
Yeah.
Thanks, mate. Yeah, bit sad news, that's for sure. Out of the blue.
Who was it? Who passed?
A guy called Jim George. Guy we grew up with.
I met him. I met Jim George.
Yeah.
Everyone knows him.
He was a big guy, wasn't he?
He was, yeah.
Oh, I remember Jim George, yeah.
Because he had cafes.
Correct.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but he had that lap band surgery and he lost a lot of weight. But
I remember that.
yeah. So, but anyway,
very sad.
What did he
Very
what did he pass of? What did he die of?
he had a massive stroke.
Oh right.
But how sad is it? Like, and his young fella married.
Yeah, on Saturday he passed away on the Friday. Yeah, not good. No. So I gotta find out when the funeral's on. Message Terry
Oh,
before.
Mary put something on Facebook.
Has she? Oh, I'll have a look at that.
Yeah,
mate.
I haven't looked up.
You know what Harry said? It's been raining that bad that they couldn't have the funeral. That's what.
Well, hasn't rained all week, but I'm guessing digging the plots would be a bit of an issue because everything's so wet. Yeah.
That's what the exact words. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
We visited his cafe, didn't we? I remember visiting the place. We went there.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, he used to. Yeah, he had a few all over the place, but yeah.
Oh,
very sad.
That's very sad. He wouldn't have been what in his 50s, would he?
54 he was. He just turned 54 in April.
Guys, all I can say is, I mean, too many people are dying around us. It's just sad. It really is. We've got to be careful. We've got to. It's good to have you guys together. It's a bit of a nice feeling, even though Michael's looking like he's lying underneath me. Otherwise,
it's one of them things that I guess you need to cherish all the moments you have.
We do. On episode 9 of Eyes on Cricket with Norman Kochner, got to cherish this moment, guys. And we got how good was Papua New Guinea last World Cup? Papua New Guinea, we playing rugby league. Women's World Cup. The Women's World Cup, not the men.
Someone's taking drugs that taking.
We should go on a tour, a cricket team tour to Papua New Guinea. We'll probably lose a few to the cannibals up there, I reckon.
Yeah, no, I'm good, thanks.
Yeah, no.
I'm okay.
At least the one good thing, if we all went up there, they'd get you first, Norm.
Oh, I'd be the feast, would I? Would I be the feast? Very funny.
After that,
anyone would hold me up. I don't think. 100%. I wouldn't be going. I'll be just going like this.
I'm too bony.
When are you wearing that blue and black top? Your name, Babs, is blue and black top. So, was it blue and black shirt? Was it?
Freaking freezing here.
Well, I don't know what you're doing. I'd love to know what's going on down below. I reckon there's something sinister going on down there. He looks too relaxed to me.
Can I ask a question? You guys know anything bad's going on?
What's that?
Yeah, definitely something bad's going on.
I said, you guys know me.
He's not wearing anything. That sort of plastic looks like a condom jacket he's got on there. Oh my God. Seriously. All right, guys. What time does the game start?
Now. 1 minute.
10 past 8.
All right, guys. Well, you guys, it's great to have you on an hour earlier. So I'm on tonight again. I'm going to be talking about Australia versus Sri Lanka. I'll have probably some guests on. Then I'll be gallivanting around, whatever I do. So
what do you do?
Oh, none of your business. It's something I'm gallivanting around doing.
Did you get any contact from that lovely lady last week who was saying hi to you?
Yes. But I went to a lovely hotel on Saturday night. Very nice. Did you? Oh. Yeah, the Crown.
Yeah, in the cross. In the cross.
Not the cross. The Crown.
What?
Norm's in the cross.
The Crown, it could be.
Babs, shut up. If you look at my Facebook, you'll see lots of pictures of me in the pool at the Crown. I'll show you.
Who were you with, Norm?
Somebody.
With his son. Was your son there?
He was there, yeah. But he didn't stay the night, did he?
Right.
Neither did you.
Me just want a photo.
Anyway, we'll see you photos later.
I'll just finish. Hang on, just 2 seconds. I'll just show you the photo. There he is.
Oh, fuck.
Is that your son?
It's me. What was that?
Oh, that. Oh, lucky.
Lucky.
All
What
right.
was on?
Lucky it wasn't bad. Oh my god. All right, guys.
I'm going to go,
We've done well
boys.
an hour. Go the Blues.
Good night.
Go the
Go on,
Maroons. Have a good night, boys.
Good
All
night,
right.
Queenslander.
Ciao, ciao. Ciao, ciao.
Good
All right,
night.
guys. I'm still
All
on there.
right.
I'm still live. See you, Jeffers.
All right. See you, mate. Bye.
Ciao, ciao. Ciao. There we go, guys. Oh, we had a usual bunch of people on there that we all know. Doofus, which is George Pizarro's. Harry wasn't there. Harry's not here. But Michael Anastasia, Babs as he's known, and of course Giuseppe Terranova. He's in Grafton in New South Wales. So they're going to watch the football, and I'll be joining you later in about another 2.5 hours. We'll be talking about the preview of day 2 or the second so-called T20 international between Australia and Sri Lanka, and also review the first match, which was a bit of a sad one there for Sri Lanka. They were soundly beaten or thumped by a red-hot opening pairing of Aaron Finch and, of course, Dave Warner. So, all right, guys, we'll see each other later today. Ciao.